basketball was everything to me for a while. And for as long as I could remember, I opted to sleep with a basketball instead of stuffies. I watched Vinsanity and Anlin mixtapes, played NBA Street Volume 2, shot numerous balled up pieces of paper and yelled Kobe at the top of my lungs. I rented basketball training videos from the library, grainy, cheesy videos of Red Auerbach and Pistol Pete. Because basketball is such a big part of my life, I try to play it as much as I can, at least once a week. And there are times when I am pretty consistent with that, and then there are other times, like right now, when I haven't played in months. But I'm gonna go this morning, and hopefully that's gonna start a new streak. I just hope that I don't forget anything, because I honestly can't remember where I put all my stuff. Sure, basketball is a hobby, but to me, it's a little bit more than that. Probably because it's taught me so much. So the first one, and probably the most obvious for me, is discipline. You hear it all the time in basketball circles. Mamba mentality. The discipline that you need to be successful in your craft, whether you're on the court, in the boardroom, or just in a relationship, right? Being disciplined with your mind, your body, your actions, all of those things can translate to positive things for you in the future, and basketball taught me that. The second is teamwork. So yes, there's a lot of stuff that you can work on individually as a player, but if you can't play as a team, you're not gonna go anywhere. Winning happens in a team, not just individually. And that exact same mentality comes to you when you're off the court. And third, and probably most important to me, is that there is problem solving. There is a lot of craziness that happens in our life, and a lot of things that we just can't explain, things that are out of our control. But when you're on the four lines of that basketball court, everything is explainable. If your shot hit the back iron, it's because it went too long. You can adjust, you can make a change and make sure that it goes in the next time. So in a poetic way, there's actually a lot of calm in the chaos of the basketball court because you have more control there than you have in most other places. And what that's really taught me off the court is that you just have to find a way. You might not be able to control every single variable. You might not be able to do what you need to do every single time, but there are things that you can control. And there are adjustments that you can make, always. You're able to do that over and over again in every single scenario. And I don't think I would have that mentality, that receptiveness to failure, if it wasn't for failing so much on the basketball court. I grew up playing this game. It's honestly a big part of who I am, and that's kind of wild to say considering that I've never really played competitively past elementary school. And for someone who does not play basketball for a living, or do anything related to basketball, this game has really changed my life. I know it sounds dramatic, but it's true. I was never the best player, never the tallest, fastest, or even the most skilled. But man, did I love this game. But the best thing by far was just playing with my friends. Setting up runs in the middle of the street only to be stopped by someone yelling car. Basketball may just be a game to some, but to me, it's a lifelong teacher and a friend. It's more than just points on a scoreboard or wins and losses. It's about the moments in between that shape us into who we are. The love of the game is something that is never gonna leave me. And now, I get to share it with the next generation. Jeez. And honestly, they may never love this game as much as I do. They may never sleep with a basketball or watch Anlin mixtapes on their spare time. That's okay. The important thing here is that I get to share something that is so deeply personal to me with them. That's all I could ever ask for as a father, intentional time together. And if there's even the remote possibility that one of them picks up this ball and runs with it, well, I owe that to this game as well. This silly, frustrating at times, wonderful game. And as if that wasn't enough, basketball even gave me this moment with my kids.